One Indian Girl, fiction written by Chathen-bhagat. Part 3. Chapter 11. Foreclosure on the company properties first. Scare him so he plays ball. I will said to Jonathan. He stood by the coffee machine in the office pantry. We were talking about Medtron, a semiconductor company gone bust. That is true. Smart suggestion, Jonathan said. I made 2 espressos and passed him a cup. My phone rang. Debo. I looked at it and kept it aside. Go ahead, take it, Jonathan said. It is a personal call. I can call back, I said. No, go ahead. I will see you back at your desk. Jonathan left the pantry. I picked up the phone. Hi, I said. A middle of the day. Call nice. Well, you are speaking to a senior creative director of BBDO, he said. Oh my god, it happened. Congrats. Debo, this is headline news. Thank you. You are the first person I called. Of course, we totally need to celebrate this. It is okay. They promoted 2 others too. It is huge. You know, it is. Anyway, I got to go. Need to make some calls. What time will you be home today? 7:30. Why? Nothing. I might get a little late. Okay, Mr. Senior Creative Director. Bye. I hammered out a quick plan. I messaged Avinash, Ashish and Nidhi. Kind of big news. Debo got promoted. My boyfriend is a senior creative director. Surprise celebration drinks. Our place. 7 p.m. sharp. 55B 50 Franklin Street, Tribeca. Within minutes, everyone confirmed. I messaged a few others. Some wanted to bring their friends along. In half an hour, I had a mini party organized with about a dozen confirmed guests. Finally, I dashed Debo a message. Busy day. May get late. Have dinner and sleep. Surprise, everyone shouted in unison as a clueless Debo opened the door. His shocked and dazed expression had everyone bursting into laughter and made my hours of frantic preparation worthwhile. I had ordered pizzas from Ray's. The salads, nuts and bar snacks came from Whole Foods. Champagne was chilling in the freezer. It was the first time Debo and I had too many guests in our little apartment. Chatter and laughter filled in living room. It made my world seem complete. My house felt like a home. I dimmed the lights and turned up the music. What a great party, Nidhi said. Template for you. You never do such a surprise for me, Avinash. Now her husband said. We are married. They are boyfriend and girlfriend. There is a difference. Whatever, Avinash said. Nidhi laughed. I felt a tap on my shoulder. I turned around. It was Debo. He looked deep into my eyes. I love you, he said. I love you too, I said. Debo pecked me on the lip. Avinash whistled. Everyone looked at us. I covered my face in embracement. The house felt warm and fuzzy. I had never been happier in my whole life. I just told you this afternoon. How did you do all this so fast? Debo said. I took the rest of the day off. Thank you for making me feel so special, Superwoman. You are welcome. But you are still helping me clean up after the party. Okay, I said. 3 months later. Superb job on Mega Bowl. We will recover 30 million, not 25. Well done, Radhika. I read Jonathan's old email on my laptop. He had copied John Cruz, a partner in the distressed debt group. John had sent a well done email as well. Baby, shut your laptop. Come lie down, Debo said in a drowsy voice. I was sitting next to him. On the bed, I had switched off the room light. However, the glare of the laptop screen bothered him. It is still too bright. What time is it? Dibu said. 11:30, I said. Only a few more minutes, I promise. He exhaled noisily. What are you working on? He said, putting his arm around my waist. I nudged the laptop higher to accommodate him. My own performance review. I have to turn it in tomorrow. You are amazing, he said and nuzzled my shoulder. Unfortunately, no such option here. I have to write detail on all the deals I worked on in the past year. They know. You are good. Come, sleep. Let me hold you. He pulled me closer. You sleep. I know the laptop is bothering you. I will sit in the living room, I said. It is cold. I will turn on the heat in the hall, I said, kissed Dibu on the forehead, climbed off the bed and shut the door. I went into our living room, adjusting the thermostat and sat on the couch. I opened my laptop again and read the performance review form. List instance where you added significant value in a deal. I had worked on 3 deals this last year. Mega Bowl was the deal I had contributed to the most. I entered the detail. Last year, when I joined the firm fresh out of college, we had a fixed bonus. My performance review would decide my bonus this year. I reached the last question. What is your overall assessment of your performance on the scale of 1 to 5 based on the classification below? 1. Significantly below expectations. 2. Below expectations. 3. Meets expectations. 4. Better than expectations. 5. Significantly better than expectations. I pondered on my overall rating for a few minutes. Choosing a 5 felt pompous. I settled for a 3 and pressed submit. Done. I heard Dibu's voice from the bedroom. Yeah, coming, I said. I tiptoed across the partner John Cruz's cabin. His secretary asked me to wait. As John entered a call, bonus day is in Goldman altered the air in the office. Inside, people felt huge anxiety and excitement. Outside, they had to pretend to be cool, like it was any other day. Of course, it was everything but that. Bonus is what bankers work for, and the number defines whether you are good or not. A 0 bonus or a ridiculously low number would even mean a signal to leave the firm. John Cruz would communicate the bonus to everyone in the New York distressed debt team. I had a base salary of $120,000 a year. I felt a 30,000 number would be good, translating to 3 months' salary. Anything higher, say a 35 or 40, would make it a rainbow in my sky. How you doing? John said, staring at his screen. He always tried to relax the person before he shared the number. He had the magic spreadsheet with all the bonus data open on his computer. I am good. How are you feeling? I said. A bit like Santa Claus today. I smiled, but only a little. In a partner's office, one always had to be poised. Your first real bonus, right? He said. I nodded. How you do? Think you have done? He said. I guess I will find out, I said. He laughed. Well, people like you around here. The worst rating in all your reviews came from you. You gave yourself a 3. Almost everyone else gave you a 5. I was speechless. Joy hopped through me like a rabbit as I realized people had noticed my 12 months of slog. So your bonus for the year is $150,000. What? I blurted out. I shouldn't have, but I did. What did he just say? What do you mean? What? Like it? John said. Sorry, how much did you say again? $150,000. So yours total compensation is 1,20,000 base plus 1,50,000 bonus. You made $2,70,000 for the year. I felt dizzy. I pressed my feet hard on the floor to keep my balance. $270,000. I repeated the number in my head to absorb it. It converted to 1 crore and 50 lakh in rupees. Stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. I kept repeating to myself. You also get a base increment. It is now 1,40,000 a year. Keep it up. Well, yeah, thank you, John. I will do my best, I said. My vocal cords not too cooperative. You sound funny. Sorry, it is a big number for me, I said. John laughed. You deserve it. By the way, it is one of the highest bonuses at the associate level this year. Thanks. But I must add that bonus numbers are confidential. Please do not share them with anyone in the firm. I understand, I said. Good. Back to work now. I felt lightened as I returned to my seat. I looked at Crane in the adjacent cubicle. I wanted to high-five him. I couldn't. I simply smiled. I opened a financial model spreadsheet on my computer. However, my mind couldn't focus. I had to share my bonus news with someone. India would be asleep. I couldn't call home. I called Dibu. He didn't pick up. Probably in a work meeting, I thought. I called Dibu again after half an hour. He still didn't pick up. I heard Jonathan and Craig make lunch plans with their significant others. Where is Dibu when I need him? Finally, Dibu called back after an hour. What is up? What to meet for lunch? When? Now? Yeah, I am at work. Can't step out. Too much politics happening on an account. I got my bonus number. I whispered to him. Oh, cool. Tell me. I want to share it face to face. You will tell me at home tonight? Let us go out, I said. Really? Yeah, I will pick a place near your office. Come straight from work. 6:30. Chapter 12. I looked Narai, a highly rated Greek restaurant, a 10-minute walk from the BBDO office. I sent Dibu a message after making the reservation. Narai, 55 East 54th Sen, 6:30. I left work at 5:30 p.m. I had to walk to the South Ferry station and take the train to reach the restaurant. I decided to take a taxi instead. Heck, I deserved a $20 cab ride today. The yellow New York taxi took the FDR Drive, a highway along the east side of Manhattan. The cab whisked me to 49th Street without a traffic signal. From there, the taxi drove westward towards Naray's location. I reached early and surveyed the restaurant at leisure. Greek paintings on white exposed brick walls. I scanned the wine list and ordered a bottle of Greek red wine. I received a message from Dibu. Sorry, stuck at work, running 10 minutes late. No issue, I replied. Order something. Very hungry, he responded. I ordered a watermelon and feta cheese salad along with a trio of dips. The food arrived. Dibu didn't. I kept waiting. He entered the restaurant at 7 p.m. I am so sorry, Dibu said. It is fine, I said. I stood up and we hugged. We removed his long black overcoat and hugged it at the back of his seat. Too much work, I said. as we sat down. Just politics. No who gets credit for a champagne. Ever since my promotion, I spend more time managing politics than doing anything creative. You are senior. After all, that is what managers do. Yeah, I guess. Oh, food is here. How is it? I am starving. I have not tried. Was waiting for you. Dibu picked up pizza bread and had it with the hummus dip. I ate some salad. His finger satiated after a few bits. Dibu spoke again. Anyway, how are you? Big day, he said. I smiled. He continued, not telling me on the phone. Dinner out on a weekday. You do like your suspense. Nothing like that. I wanted to share it in person. He rubbed his hands together. So, what is it? John called me this morning to his room. I told you about John, right? The partner, yes. So he told me I had received good reviews from other people. See, I told you, you are a star. Well, it is nice when a partner praises you. What is the number, baby? I will tell you. I can't wait anymore. My bonus for the year is, don't tell anyone, okay? Whom will I tell you? 150. 150 what? He said, sounding confused. $150. $150? He repeated my words. Yeah, you mean total compensation. You get 120 already. So 30 more bonus? No, 150 is the bonus. Total compensation is 270. Dibu's mouth fell open. It stayed like that for a few seconds before he spoke again. One deliberate word at a time. You made $270,000 last year, he said. His big eyes seemed even bigger. Yeah. Oh, he said in a low voice. Holy fuck. These banks. Well, not everyone had this number. They told me it is one of the highest for associate of my level. I had a 5 rating. Nice, he said in a muted voice. The waiter arrived to take Dibu's order. He opened the menu and took 5 minutes selecting his dish, probably figuring out which item offered the best value. 1 lamb kebab and 1 falafel, please. The waiter left. You okay with the order, baby? Wanted anything else? Dibu said to me. No, though you seem more interested in the menu than listening to me. No, anyway, you were saying. I smiled. That I had the highest bonus among the associates. That is nice, baby. I mean, I can't even imagine that kind of money. You know, I barely reached an 80,000 compensation even after the promotion. Why does he have to tell me his salary now? I already know it. You are doing very well too, I said. I regretted saying it the next instant. Why did I have to add a reassuring and patronizing? You are doing very well too, as if telling a kid who is second in a race. You ran well too. Thankfully, I don't think he noticed. I continued. There is no doubt. You are awesome at BBDO. You are one of their best. People are stupid in my company. You won't believe what happened in this campaign. Okay, what just happened here? Why has it become about him? Isn't this like the big moment? The waiter arrived with a bottle of red wine. Dibu looked at him, surprised. I ordered Greek wine to celebrate my big bonus, a whole bottle. I signaled the waiter to pour us 2 glasses. Cool, he said. Nice. Cool, nice. Will this guy ever move on from this word to say something more substantial? The food arrives. His face lit up. This lamp smells so good, baby. You pick the best places, really. Nobody pick restaurant in New York like you do. This is so close to my office too. Will come here with my team. Mr. Debashish said, I do other things besides pick restaurants, like make a ton of money for a girl my age. Heck, I make a lot of money for anyone any age. I also got a top rating in my reviews. Can you at least praise me a little for it? This is yum. Try the lamp. It is so soft, outstanding, Dibu said, 10 times more enthusiasm in his voice than the nice he had uttered. For my I served myself. I wondered why I didn't feel ecstatic about my bonus anymore. Why am I so keen for this praise? I have earned that bonus, John, one of the most senior partner at Goldman Sachs, had recognized my work. Still I want Tibu to also acknowledge it. Why? Why do we girls have this defect? Why do we need our men to praise and validate us in order to us to feel accomplished? How is it? Lamb is so tender, no? He said. It is nice, I said. Fuck you, is what I wanted to say. So, even if it is a defect, even if I do need him to praise me, why can't he? When he got a promotion, I would jump up and down and thrown a surprise party for him. He can't get past the tenderness of his lamp. I kept silent and did not meet his eyes. He had known me long enough, a year and a half, to be precise, to figure out I was upset. I am proud of you, baby, so proud of you. You worked hard for it. I know it, he said. That does feel nice to hear, thanks, I said and squeezed his hand on the table. I am sorry, I still can't get over the number. It is insane. You have less than 2 years of work experience. Distressed pays well. My deals made a lot of money. So, a bit of luck too. But yeah, even I was shocked when I heard it. You make like 3 times as much as me. Mind blowing. Why did we have to say it like that? Why compare? I wanted to tell him about my base increment too. I don't know why, but I decided against it. Well, between two people, someone will end up earning more. Some industries pay more. As simple as that, I said. He stabbed a piece of lamb with his fork. Let us go on a nice vacation. Anywhere? Europe? Hawaii? I said. He laughed, feeling rich. I am rich. We are rich. Let us go shopping this weekend. You will come? Maybe. You told your parents? I will. I will call mom when she wake up. They will be so happy. I hope so. I wanted them to buy a Honda City. I think I will ask them to get an even better car. You are a great daughter. They will be so proud of you. Thanks, Tibu. I have one question. Yeah. Are you proud of me? For real? Yeah, I am. We looked into each other's eyes. Together, we had made a place for ourselves in this new city. We had not only survived but also thrived. He had been promoted. I had done well. We were good for each other. I held on to his hand. He cleared his throat to speak. I wondered if he would say something romantic. Sorry, but are you going to eat that last piece of lamb? He said. $150,000. So $1.5 lakh. I said on the phone to my mother. Tell me in rupees, she said. It is 45 to the dollar now, so around 70 lakh. That is your bonus? I heard a vessel drop. I am sending some money to your account. Please go shopping, I said. You had a 70 lakh rupees bonus? My mother repeated. Yes. In addition to your salary? Yes. What kind of work do you do? Anyway, what is that supposed to mean? I have never heard anyone earn that much. I told you, I am in distressed debt, so we work with the companies in trouble. How can you make money if those companies are in trouble? I laughed. We do. Is Dad around? Yeah, she said and shouted out for him. Listen, come here. Your daughter made 70 lakh. Her voice could probably be heard across the whole colony they lived in. So much for Goldman's confidentiality clauses. I narrated the entire bonus story and calculation to Dad. After a minute of stunned silence, he spoke in an emotional voice. Even the SBI chairperson doesn't make that much. You are 24-year-old. My little girl has become such a big shot. I found it difficult to hold back tears. I am still your little daughter, Dad. The one who had held your fingers on the way to the school bus stop. You are my sweetest little one, he said. Remember, you used to tell me to stand on my own feet, to not worry about anything else, to just do the best I can. That is all I did, Dad. I heard him sob. My father cries more than all the women in the house. I am so proud of you, he said. I love you, I miss you, I said. Come home soon, he said. I will. I will take a vacation at Christmas time. What do you want? Can I get you anything? Get my little girl to me soonest. I hung up the phone. I realized I had cried after a long time. You know, $270,000 could make you so emotional. Chapter 13. Cheers. Jonathan raised a toast to my amazing associate, Craig and Radhika. We lifted our glasses as per distressed debt tradition. The entire group went out for drinks on the Friday night of the bonus announcement week. We had come to Harry's Cafe and Steak, a 5-minute walk from the Goldman building. Harry's was a Wall Street institution where senior bankers and CEOs launched and closed some of the biggest mergers and financial deals. Around 20 of us from the distressed debt group congratulated in the bar area. John Cruz came only for a few minutes. He chatted with senior MDs and vice presidents before leaving for the weekend at his Hampton Beach house. See you guys and enjoy yourself. It is on me, John said as he left the bar, leaving his credit card behind. People had invited their significant others, which meant wives, husbands, girlfriends and boyfriends. Even I had invited Dibu. I had finally gathered the courage to make him public to my team. Until now, my group considered me a geek in a relationship with her financial models. Tonight they would see my man. White-gowned waiters passed around champagne glasses on silver trays. Happy with your number? Craig said to me, confidentially, closes apart. Bonus gossip was just too hard to resist. It is my first real one. Of course I am happy, I said, trying not to reveal too much. I am sure they paid you really well. They love you here, Craig said. I wondered if he had a hint of snark in his voice. I couldn't tell. Hey, is that Jonathan's wife who just arrived? I said, deflecting the topic. I pointed to the Harry's entrance. I recognized her from the pictures on Jonathan's desk. Yeah, that is Clara, Craig said. Clara, a tall American, blunt who worked in the Metropolitan Museum of Art, was wearing a long purple dress. You have someone coming too, I said. Amanda is coming in a few minutes, Craig said. I remembered him mentioning his girlfriend to me once. She was an aspiring actress working on an off-Broadway theatre production. How about you? Craig said. I have a friend coming, I said. Friend? I laughed. Okay. Boyfriend, sorry, I just haven't told you anyone in the firm. I didn't know. You have a boyfriend. Craig raised his glass and touched it to mine. I took another sip of my champagne. I never mentioned him, I said. Well, today we will get to see him, Craig said. The boyfriend of our superstar associate. I am still a lovely minion, I said. You are good, I hate to admit, but you are better than me. They will make you VP in 6 months. You wait and see. I don't know. Amanda is here, Craig said in a higher pitch. A gorgeous blondie with grey eyes entered the bar. Everyone in the group, men and women, paused their conversation to look at her. She had curly golden hair and her makeup was impeccable. Oxblood lipstick and smoky eyes. She came and hugged Craig for a few seconds. Despite being an associate, Craig became a superstar in the room. I checked my phone. Still stuck at work, sorry. Debu had messaged. Come soon. Everyone is here, I replied. Craig introduced me to Amanda. The waiter gave us another champagne glass each. I have heard so much about you, Amanda said. You have, I said. Craig mentioned his deals and how you are a tough negotiator and that you are really good, she said. I laughed. I am not. I get lucky sometimes, I said. Well, that is how I take compliments. I don't say thank you. I just deny the compliment. I love the color of your skin, Amanda said. Really? I wish I had yours, I said. She laughed. All the men around us noticed her laugh. So I hear you are an actor, I said. Yeah, doing a small theater part right now. Auditioning for television and movies. It is hard, tough. So I also work as a part-time piano teacher. You are so pretty. I am sure it will work out, I said. Too many pretty women in New York, Amanda said. But you are the prettiest, Craig said, and kissed her on top of her head. She giggled. Craig introduced her to Jonathan and a couple of other VPs. All the men listened to every word Amanda had to say. I wanted to be Amanda. I don't know why. I scolded myself for thinking that way. Amanda didn't have a real job. Amanda didn't know how to make financial models. Amanda couldn't close a financial deal. Amanda didn't make $270,000 a year. But Amanda is so hot. Amanda also has men hovering around her, hoping to get her a drink. Where is my one and only man? Debu, where are you? I sent a message again. He didn't reply for an hour. Meanwhile, I met the better half of everyone in the distressed debt team. I finished 3 glasses of champagne. The wooziness in my head told me I needed to slow down a bit. Debu called me at 9:30. Where are you, Debu? Everyone is leaving. Did you get any message? I said. Yeah, shit happening at work. I will tell you about it later. I could hear crowd noises around him. Where are you now? I said. I came downstairs for a drink with my team. Debu, you were supposed to come to my office party for drinks tonight. I wanted to introduce you to everyone. Stupid politics happening. I have to talk to people. I will come. When? In an hour. It will be over. Really, Debu, you had to do your office stuff on the one day I called you. I got stuck. I can't tell you the backstabbing that happened here. Debu, I said, my voice confident after the champagne. I don't care about your office right now. You said you would come. I thought I might. Listen, it is just bangers, right? It is anyway not my scene. Really, I am a banker too. You are different. But they talk about money and deals and Debu, they are people too. Today, everyone has come with their significant others. I told Craig, you are coming. What do I tell him? That I am stuck at work. That else. So, they will think I made up my boyfriend. What? Nothing by. So, should I come in an hour or not? Don't drink with your backstabbing colleagues. It is okay, bye. I hung up. I picked up a glass of champagne and knocked it down, bottom up. Jonathan noticed me. Someone doesn't like to go slow and savor their French bubbly, he said. Hey, Jonathan, I said. Craig told me your boyfriend is coming. Is he here? Would love to say hi. He is stuck at work, sadly. Oh, that is unfortunate. What does he do? I don't know what the fuck he does. I wanted to say in reflex. He's not showing up. The 4 glasses of champagne and my realization I wasn't as pretty as Amanda had all added to my frustration. I took a deep breath to compensate myself. He works in advertising on Madison Avenue. I managed to say, oh nice. The creative type, I guess. The bankers and the creative. Interesting combination. Yeah. Where is your wife? He introduced me to Clara, who told me she couldn't believe how hard we all worked. 45 minutes later, the crowd frittered away from Harris. In smaller groups, people left for their own respective dinner plans. I had none. I walked out into the freezing cold and tried to find a cab. I couldn't give it. Was Friday night. I walked into the subway and looked at my phone. Debo had not called or messaged dizzy with alcohol. I realized I had not eaten anything for a long time. I came out of the train station on the walk home. I picked up a pizza slice for myself from the small takeaway deli. Even in my incoherent state, I wondered if that idiot Debo had eaten dinner. I packed another slice for him, just in case. I reached home. Debo was sitting on the sofa, hypnotized by ESPN. What the? You are here? I said. He stood up and came forward to help take away the pizza box and my handbag. I removed my winter coat and placed it on the hanger. I just arrived 10 minutes ago, honest, he said. You ate dinner? I said. No, not really, just some bar snacks. Come, let us eat. I got pizza, I said. Thanks, baby. Don't baby me, just eat. What? You upset? Everything okay? Is he a moron to ask? I didn't respond. We sat facing each other at our small white dining table in the living room. I took out the pizza slices from the boxes and put them on plates. Strings of molten cheese hung from slices. Looks yummy, he said. I looked at the cheesy pizza slice and thought of Amanda. I bet she doesn't eat this stuff. No wonder she looks like she does. My anger multiplies at the thought of eating this calorie bomb dinner. I pushed my plate away. What baby? Debo said, mouth stuffed with food. I am not hungry. Why? I can't eat this. Too Fattening. You only bought it, baby. Yeah, because I am stupid. Okay. And stop calling me baby. Dibu put his pizza's slice down. Listen, I know you are upset. I didn't come for your party, but I had a really rough day. So it is about you now, I said. They took me and two of my juniors off the Under Armour account. What? How? I said. That was your account. I told you. Politics. They called it reshuffle. However, they stole it from me. It all happened today. They announced it today. But they had plotted against me for months. All planned. Sorry to hear that. You still have other good accounts, right? I am fucked. I didn't know what to say. He had told me about the politics in his group for months. The initial excitement Dibu had about working in advertising had disappeared. Many in his team often excluded him from client meetings, a worrying sign. What were you doing outside the office then? I said. I was with my people trying to figure out what happened. Did you? They fucked me. What is there to figure out? So you could have come for my office party instead of a drink with the boys after work. Radhika, is your office party all you care about? No, but I am wondering if you are about me at all. That do you mean? So, I didn't come to stupid banker thing. Big deal. I stood up and slammed my fist on the table. It was not a stupid banker thing. It was my thing. I got a huge bonus this week. This was the celebration. I wanted you to meet my team. I wanted them to meet you. Don't you get it? Sit down. Can we eat dinner? He said. I don't want to eat. I screamed. Don't throw a tantrum. Are you drunk? No, I said. A bit high? It doesn't matter. I can still think more clearly than you. What? You need to change your job. Every day you bicker about the politics. What are you going to do about it? I don't know. Of course you do. Are you happy at your job? Not exactly. However, you are stuck there. So you need to go out there and apply again. BBDO is prestigious. How to leave it? Screw prestigious. If your group is not good, change. There is stuff happening in digital advertising. You tell me about it too. So much. Find a job in that. I can't. It is not easy. And they are startups and certain. Whatever Dibu. So stay here. Fine. But quite complaining so much. I can't even share and vent with you. You can. But at some point, do something about it. You don't, Dibu. You don't do anything about us. You don't do anything about the job you don't like. What do you mean? I don't do anything about us. My mother calls me every week. She wants me to start looking at boys. I tell you every time she says that. Do you ever take the hint? He kept quiet. I had brought out all the touchy topics at one go. You have seen how my career is going at the moment. If only it was okay, I would have thought about it. So do something about the career. Dibu, I said. I left the room. I took a shower and went to bed. I switched off all the lights. Dibu changed and slid into bed next to me. I placed his arm around me. I brushed it aside. Come here, baby, he said. Good to sleep, I said.